Hello? Are you there? I think something's wrong. I'll be back in just a minute. Can you hear me? Something is bad wrong. Hang on. If you can hear me, let me know. I seem to be having difficulties. Hello? I say, can you hear me? I'll be back. All right, everybody. I'm having a little technical difficulties. I'll be with you in just a second. Hang tight. Yeah. I do not know what happened. Apparently, I've had some kind of update or something, and my computer didn't like it. I apologize for the tardiness. I will endeavor to fix it. I hope you can hear me. All right. So far, so good. Somebody let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Yes. Woohoo. All right. Let me try this again. Go back to the intro. afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, finally, welcome to the podcast. This is the Untethered live stream, and you're watching Chill Stream Friday. Welcome, friends, countrymen, webites, internetonians. Come join us tonight for yet another punctilious, impeccably awesome foray into total disillusionment. Another dastardly deep dive into this world's rather sudden incursion of completely capricious and mediocre idiosyncrasies. We'll delve vehemently into this cathartic misnomer, misanthropy incarnate, as we peer parenthetically, taking a voracious account of this, our slightly obscure anarchic disestablishment, otherwise known as moral authority, or the emphatically unhinged, demented, damaged, unbalanced superintendency that we should see as our constitutionally elected directorate incumbency, but instead it's actually rather a liturgical quango, and nonetheless anathema. Expedient, abashedly thus, profusely inert, singularly slanted, a lunatic dominion of dictators in which we find our aggregate lives obligatorily nautilus, as it were, and listing lazily towards an exact direction that will inevitably take us full speed ahead and course corrected headlong towards our sheer extirpation and into the jagged rocks of our explicit reality. Alas, fear not, nor be disheartened. Our nation, which has first and foremost always been under God, and has built in it biblical principles and statutes, though she may be a little bit Pharisaic and sententious, her people and their beliefs and mores will always oblige this country to have and keep her liberty and axiomatically find her way to justice for all. America is entirely indefatigable. Don't miss a single episode of this podcast. You'll most definitely be a knavish reprobate if you do. Welcome, everybody, to this wonderful Friday afternoon. We are going to endeavor to understand white lightning and reverse evolution. And above all that, Commandment number 1. That's the topic of today's subject. Anybody wishing to join in the conversation, please feel free to do so. I am so tongue-tied and abated because I have no idea what I'm doing, because I turned on my computer and nothing worked. I went live and had no sound and no video. What's going on there? And I fixed it. It only took 10 minutes, and we're here. We're working. Great Sky Troll, April, Kevin, whoever else is watching, hello. Join me in a cup of coffee, won't you? What did you think of that little op-ed I just wrote? I thought you might like it. I hope you did. I put a lot of feeling into it. Took me about 2 hours to jot it down. Get it out of my head. Tell me what you thought. You're playing Rocket League? I'm not sure that's a good thing, is it? I've never played Rocket League. How do you play? Yeah, April, I was on that, setting up, had to restart and do all that good stuff. I was on it. It took me by surprise. Great Sky says, that's exactly the color I'm allergic to, speaking of when I started and my camera didn't work. Yeah. Hey, you just called him Kevo. Cool. You've never heard anybody call him Kevo before? He's been doing it every podcast. Closer, warmer, better. And we're here. That was fun. watching me melt down and panic on live TV. Yes, but we're here now. Again, what did you think of my little iPad, the little intro that I just spieled out for you? I wrote that. It's mine entirely. You were confused by it? No, it was not a poem. It was an op-ed. It was an observational piece. I'll read it again slower if you want me to. I was trying to read it like I was saying it, but that's a lot to keep in your mind at one time. So I have to read it. A lot of big words and such. But they all have meaning and were carefully selected for that purpose. And I put it out on Facebook earlier today. Hopefully somebody will appreciate it. Who knows? I am a writer, but that being said, that doesn't mean anybody reads me. Or cares to. What are you guys doing on this wonderful Friday night? Are you having fun? Is everybody partying down? I'm sitting here by my campfire, enjoying a cigarette and some coffee. I got some of my furniture to the house today. That's beautiful. My living room is starting to look like a living room. I got my lovely antique couch with the fold-out bed in it. So if I ever want to leave my bedroom and sleep in the living room, I can just pop her out and go to town. Or have somebody come over and sleep on the couch. Done and done. Couch is actually a bed. Partying at the Circle K. Woohoo! Are you getting one of those big hot dogs? I used to love Circle K hot dogs. They were delicious, that big around. The best $4 you could spend. I had to remember how much they were. They're probably $20 now. Lovely coffee. Just partying? We'll eat later. I got you, buddy. I understand you. We are copacetic compadres. I'm in a vastly irreverent literary frame of mind today. That's why I wrote the op-ed. Do you want me to read it again if you didn't catch it? Great Sky Troll? I was pretty sophisticated, I know, but it does have a purpose, a greater purpose. And I think, it may just be me, but I think it dovetails in with what we're going to be talking about tonight. But if you'd like for me to read it again, I'll open it back up and read it for you. We lost a viewer with all those shenanigans. I hate it when that happens. All right. Wilt thou answerest me? Or am I just talking to myself? Oh, I see what the problem was. I just discovered at the very moment I was going live stream, my computer was running a self-propelled virus analysis, and it must have had my camera and my audio turned off. I did not know it was doing that. The viewer's back, is he? Nope. Still at 4. It was at 5 earlier. Now it's down to 3. Come on, people. Stay with me. How can I get interesting if there's nobody to talk to? Lost him again. Oh, well. All right, Great Sky Troll. I'm going to read this again so that you can hear it. I'll read it slower. All right, here it goes. This is an op-ed that I wrote this afternoon in lieu of certain things that have happened in the country over the week. It made me feel this way. It's 1 part invitation and 3 parts observational analysis of the country. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Friends, countrymen, webites, internetonians. Come join us tonight for yet another punctilious, impeccably awesome foray into total disillusionment. That's me losing my mind. Another dastardly deep dive into this world's sudden incursion of completely capricious and mediocre idiosyncrasies. We'll delve vehemently into this cathartic misnomer, misanthropy incarnate, as we peer parenthetically, taking a voracious account of this, our slightly obscure anarchic disestablishment, otherwise known as moral authority, or the emphatically unhinged, demented, damaged, unbalanced superintendency that we should call our constitutionally elected directorate incumbency. Tripped over my own tongue. But instead is actually rather a liturgic quango, and nonetheless anathema. Expedient, unabashedly thus, profusely inert, singularly slanted. A lunatic dominion of dictators, in which we find our aggregate lives obligatorily nautical, as it were, and listing lazily, exactly in a direction that will inevitably take us full speed ahead and course corrected, headlong towards our sheer extirpation, and into the jagged rocks of our expedient reality. Alas, fear not, nor be disheartened. Our nation, which has first and foremost always been under God, and has it built-in biblical principles and statutes, though she may be a little Pharisaic and sententious, her people and their beliefs and mores will always oblige this country to have and keep her liberty, and axiomatically she'll find her way to justice for all. America is entirely indefatigable. Don't miss a single episode. You'll absolutely be a Navish reprobate if you do. The end. There you go. You heard it twice. I just saw a guy with a t-shirt that says, "It is better in Juarez." I don't know if that's accurate. I've heard stories about Juarez, and the only thing that I can think of that's better is there you can get a dog and pony show. And I ain't talking about dogs or ponies, if you know what I'm saying. So I asked the intellect of my audience, what did you think of that op-ed? Did it stir any leanings in your mind? Did you feel anything? Did you understand what I was trying to say? Did you find it to be too wordy? I did. I tripped over my own tongue twice. But nonetheless, some things must be said. Exhibit A. Commandment number 1. This is a picture of Toledo, Ohio, on the corner of Main Street and whatever that road is. There is a memorial for a certain black guy who was knelt upon for too long and died. And there was a picture, a mural drawn of him or painted of him on the side of this building. And last week, in the middle of the daytime, on a sunny day, a single bolt of lightning came down and struck it right square in the face and brought the brick building to the ground, leaving the building itself undamaged, but the mural is gone. One strike, no storm, no rain, Toledo, Ohio. This is God's handiwork if it's ever been seen. And this is what's left of the mural, which they have recently vowed to redo at some other point, which will be interesting to see if that one stands. And when I went and did some research about this happening, I found the news piece that it was reporting upon it, and it had hundreds of comments, and almost all of them, not all of them, but almost all of them, said the same thing. Thou shalt have no gods before me. Quote. That's the first commandment. And I believe that happening, whether it was divine or not, stirred that emotion in people because other people are treating this guy like the second coming of Christ. They are borderline worshiping him. This guy was a drug addict. He was chewing on a speedball when he was arrested. He would have died regardless of what happened that night because he was already dead. He just hadn't stopped breathing yet. And they have propped him up and made him the poster boy for whatever they're trying to get across to the world. And I don't think certain entities like it very much when you put other things above him. That's my opinion. Take it how you will. But a single bolt of lightning in a non-stormy day, bright sunny afternoon, taking only one object down and right to the face. If you saw that mural before it fell, you would know that the lightning struck it right on the nose, literally. Didn't burn the building down, didn't cause any other damage anywhere, just that mural, just the outer layer of brick on that building came off. It's like it sloughed off. And in my mind, that's amazing. So apparently, even weather is racist. Hence, white lightning. I thought it was funny. Say something. And hit that like button while you're down there. Which leads me to the next statement. Reverse evolution. In Redbrook, England, a library hired this buffoon, or whatever you'd call it, raccoon, monkey. His name is Union Butt Monkey, Dildo Butt Monkey. And if you'll notice in the center portion, there is a large dildo hanging from between his legs. They hired this guy to promote reading in children. That's what they did. This guy was hired for 3-year-olds and 6-year-olds at a public library. And my question is, what was going on before this that prompted this to be the next step in whatever they were trying to do? This is above and beyond retarded. We're getting to the point now where people are openly and outwardly and in public grooming our children. Last week I showed you a video where they outright said it out loud and were quite proud of it. They are grooming our children. Here's a better picture of the man, I think. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. There you go. That's the person. I think it's a man. It might be a woman. It might be a little bit of both. I don't know. But this person is going around doing parties for children in that outfit. What do you reckon they're talking about? Now, it's in the interest of fairness, it is right to say that the library apologized after much clapback from the public. And yes, they hired that guy, this guy right here, the dildo butt monkey from the Union, to perform for children, to promote reading. And this was during the time I had some video. I didn't get a chance to edit it in time for the podcast. Maybe some other time I'll show you the actual event, what these are stills of. But this is at the public library. Notice the nipples and the plastic butt and the 8 to 10 inch third lower member. And now you begin to understand why I wrote that op-ed and what it means. Understand that the world has gone crazy. I mean, we are squarely in the tribulation. There's no other way to see it. We have lost our minds collectively as a nation. And other nations are joining in. And it's not good. It's a bad thing. If you've watched Netflix over the last year, they came out with a movie called Cuties, where 10-year-olds and 9-year-olds and 11-year-olds are dancing like strippers and very sexually provocative, all but being naked on television, talking about masturbation, talking about sex. 10-year-olds on a Netflix release. In Germany, there was a movie released about an android child who the man had for many, many years and slept with it and had sex with it. It was like a 10-year-old. And then the thing ran away out of dismay after trying to drown itself in a pool. And then it was kidnapped by an old woman who turned it into a boy. And then more sexual things ensued, on and on and on. And this movie was called The Trouble with Being Born. It's now available for download if you know where to get movies. It's not a setup. No, it's bad. What did I miss? That looks like someone tampered with the photo. No, that's not a tampered photo. That happened. It's on the news. You can find information about it. Just go to your browser and type in dildo butt monkey and read the first few things that pop up. It actually happened this week. A guy dressed like that went into a library full of children to promote reading and was out in the streets flapping his little thing around. No, I'm not making any of this up. You might think I am. I'm connecting dots to things that most people don't say out loud, but I assure you these things are really happening. We are in the twilight zone. Someone pasted it on a pic. Well, it might look that way, but it isn't. That's the rainbow dildo butt monkey. That's it. It's a real thing, and it is sickening. And they are grooming our children. And if we don't do something very soon, we're not going to have children anymore. We're not going to have families anymore. We're not going to have any rights anymore. Any sovereignty authority anymore. What we are experiencing as a nation is the very same thing that Germany experienced as a nation in 1940, just before things went off the rails. And old mean Mr. Mustache took over, and next thing you know, they were a very vile place for a little while. And we are doing the same thing here. Not we personally, but we as a nation. I'm pretty sure the world ended in 2012. I don't doubt that a bit. This is all a fever dream. Well, I don't think that it's a fever dream, but I do think it's the travailing and moaning and the birthing pains of the end. I do believe that. The end of this age and the beginning of a new one. I don't think the world will stop, period. I don't think everybody will cease to exist. I think there's something else coming, but we're at the antithesis of what happened and at the entrance of what's coming. Or thesis, if you will. I may get banned off of YouTube for speaking my mind, but somebody needs to say something, for God's sakes. I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking about it. And if you can't handle that, I'm sorry, YouTube. I have a very small group of people that I'm speaking to, but maybe that's enough. I will assure you, if evolution ever was a real thing, we're in the reverse of it right now. We are de-evolving into stupidity. You ever see that movie Idiocracy? We're living in it. This is the nation that created that world. Now we have a rainbow butt monkeys. Come on. Now, to be fair, after much clapback, that library did apologize and said that they really didn't know what they were getting into when they hired the thing. I doubt that very seriously, considering everything's on the internet now, and they probably hired him off of Facebook. You'll be leashed next. I don't doubt that. Romans didn't have that. They didn't have the rainbow butt monkey. Oh, you'll see leashes next? Oh. Well, you already see that in some places. I can show you that right now. That's not hard to find. The problem here is I don't have any issue with anybody doing whatever they want to do if they're an adult. If you want to put on a dress, you want to chop off body parts, you want to call yourself things you're not, that is your business. I don't care. It's not part of my life. You do you and have a good time doing it. I won't stop you. I won't stand in your way. I won't judge you. I won't cause you any problems. Here's the problem. You're trying to force me into your reality and my children into your reality because you're not happy. You're not happy with the changes you made, so now you must destroy my life too. Because otherwise, leave me alone and go do your thing. We already use leashes, but how did you know? Because I'm well-rounded and a little kinky. You are absolutely right. Yes, ma'am. I do it in my own home. You do whatever you got to do in your own home, buddy. Just don't come to my house and do it. Or don't think I'm weird because I don't do it. Or whoever. Or you can think I'm weird. Just don't go telling other people I'm weird because I don't partake in your particular kink. That's your thing. You do it. Whatever. Have you seen my hair? You know, I like silk as much as the next gal. But I'm as straight as an arrow. But I've got my little idiosyncrasies just like everybody else does. The difference is that I don't tell you how to live your life by my rules. Yes, I've seen 50 Shades of Grey. It was pathetic. They can't even make a dirty movie right anymore. I've never watched a Screw film and felt guilty afterwards. Or not guilty, but depressed. That's not the feeling you're supposed to get from those kind of movies. They're doing it wrong. That's what I'm saying. Good to know you go, troll. Pronouns are an attempt to control my speech. I'll pass. Amen. I've been saying the way I say things for 47 years. You're not going to come in on year 47 and tell me I have to change everything that I think and know, every automatic response that I have, every label that has ever been, the reason I know what things are is because I learned to discriminate and differentiate my surroundings. I know that's a thing, and that's a thing, and that's a thing, and those three things are not the same thing because they're different. And I have a name for them. If you come in and tell me now the names are jumbled around, I'm going to be confused, but I'm still not going to see you as that thing. Even if you force me to have to call you whatever it is you want to be called today, I still don't think that. You haven't changed anything. All you've done is pacified yourself. It is selfish. Grow up and leave people alone. Be man or woman enough to sit in your own destruction and leave it out of everyone else's life. That's what I'm saying. Me neither. All right, Great Sky Troll, don't start it. Did you erase your own comment there? Or was that... Hey, Diego, what's happening, my friend? We are talking about white lightning, reverse racism, and rainbow butt monkeys. Why would I change the subject? That's the subject of the podcast. Oh, fat fingers. I got you. I'm here, everyone. We're here too, and thank you for joining. We have been closely examining or scrutinizing the world at large and certain events. I've been doing a lot of stuff here in Mexico. Well, I hope you're having a good time there. Seems like you are. And I hope that you've found your thing, you know. I see Diego's here. I'm talking to him. Wow, lightning. We had a lot of it last night. Toledo, Ohio only had one bolt. It was the finger of God. And this is what it looks like when one bolt of lightning strikes a town. You know what that is? That's a mural of a person who has been elevated above sainthood. Probably something akin to the second coming. And I don't think God liked it very much. Because there was a single bolt of lightning at noon in Toledo, Ohio, on a sunny day with no rain anywhere. One bolt took down the outer layer of brick of a building without burning the building down. Didn't damage anything else. I had a great time today. Mind if I tell you guys what I did? Please do. You don't have to ask. Go to telling. The total fair and legitimate election process is in question in Arizona. I know I've been following that. Maricopa County's got some issues. And it's coming to light. They have been doing a forensic audit of that election, and they have found many discrepancies. So much so that the actual election is in question, and a sitting Arizona senator said that's enough. We need to have a new election. That was said in the Senate. So they are thinking about it, and I don't know what they're ever going to do. I don't think there's a law in place to change a sitting president's title, but at least the truth will come out. That's something, I guess. Suspect Benjamin Franklin was flying a kite nearby. He may have been. Smiley Coda. Smiley Cool. Good to see you, friend, says Kevin. So tell us what you've been doing today, Diego. You had some omelets for breakfast? My aunt made them, a Mexican-style omelet. That's cool. Is that like with bell peppers and onions and all that? jalapenos chopped all up in there. I'm not big on omelets. I've had them once maybe in my life. But I hear they're delicious. Oh, what a wonderful day. I'm going to play a little song and you tell us about your day. How about that? Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call, wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all, you've seen it all. Watch the men who rode you switch from sail to steam. In your belly you can hold my treasure, few I've ever seen. Most of them dream. Thank you, sir. Most of them dream. Yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. Cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 30 victim of fate, arriving too late, arriving too late. Oh, that wasn't for me, that was for the omelet, I see. Sorry, I was singing, I didn't catch the context. 'Cause I had been drunk now for over 2 weeks, passed out and I rallied and I sprung a few leaks. I gotta stop wishing, I've got to go fishing. I'm down to rock bottom again. Just a few friends, just a few friends. Nope, I've never had one, even though I grew up in the place that made omelets famous. I've done my share of living, I've done my share of grass, made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away smoking crack. Never meant to last, never meant to last. I go for younger women, live with a few a while, run away and still come back someday. Still I can manage to smile, won't wear a frown 5 times, won't wear a frown. Mother, Mother Ocean, after all these years I found my occupational hazard to be, and my occupation's nowhere around. Feel like I've drowned, I feel like I've drowned, but I won't wear a frown. I'm gonna go check out that Jake Johnson feller on the internet town. Mother, Mother Ocean, yeah, there you go. A little Jimmy Buffett for you. Mama never made you a Waffle House homemade omelet? No. You been married 3 times, 5 times. Did they cook? Sometimes. I cooked more than they did, but you know, some of them did. I went with my cousins and my uncle to his ranch. Good song, Jake. Thank you, dear. It was an adventure. I'll tell you an adventure. Please do. I can only do so much, and then you guys need to talk. Golly, really? Yeah. We up and feed animals. That's always fun. Here's a nice little ditty. Postman delivered, past due bill notice. The alarm clock rang 3 hours late. The garbage man left all trash on the sidewalk. The hinges fell off of the gate. This morning at breakfast, spilled all the coffee, and I opened the door on my knee. The last thing I needed, first thing this morning, was to have you walk out on me. Last night you came home late. I could tell you've been drinking by that old Miller look on your face. But I said it don't matter, it's a holiday season, and you fill such a big empty space. So I lay down beside you, 'cause I wanted your loving, and you make my life complete. The last thing I needed, first thing this morning, to have you walk out on me. Excuse me for acting like my whole world just ended. Excuse me for looking like I just lost my best friend. Excuse me for living, being forgiven. Just go on if you want to be free. The last thing I needed, first thing this morning, was to have you walk out on me. That's a little Willie Nelson song for you. What do you think about it? The Adventures of Diego. Get the map, 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 get the map. Diego! I think that's been done. But while attempting to feed the pigs, we were attacked by an angry cow. Mama, who had just had a baby cow. My uncle had forgot to close the door. Well, where that cow was anyway. We had to run from that animal for our lives. This sounds like as the Dallas turns. She apparently thought that we were coming for her cub. Not a cub. We were just feeding the pigs. You know, pigs that eat anything. Anything at all. They actually used to build houses with pigs on underneath and then toilets above. So they would use the bathroom, the pigs would eat it, and then they eat the pigs. That's kind of the whole circle of life thing. Pigs will eat anything. And they're smart. They know things. Pigs are very, very smart. They're smarter than dogs are. Seen you in forever. Oh, you haven't changed a bit. You didn't think that I'd remember. How could I forget? We sang Bobby McGee on the hood of my car. Made a wish on every star in that clear September sky. One bottle of wine and 2 Dixie cups. 3 a.m. I fell in love for the first time in my life. Oh, that's something just don't happen twice. McGee on the hood of my car. One bottle of wine and 2 Dixie cups. Yeah, we fell in love. We sang Bobby McGee on the hood of my car. On a shooting star. One bottle of wine and 2 Dixie cups. Yeah, we fell in love. Yeah. Please don't care if you clap. Pigs don't care if you clap. I forgot that damn song. How's it start? Anybody know? First line. First word. I got that song "Come a Little Closer, Baby" stuck in my head. little closer, baby. Yeah, I know who it is. I just can't think of how a song starts. What's the first line? Come a little closer, baby. Now that's the wrong song. Nope, that's the wrong song. That's not the one I'm trying to play. That's it's a K-Pod song, so it's like. Come a little closer, baby. I feel like laying you down. On a bed of sweet surrender, let a merry-go-round. Yeah, that's that song, but I'm trying to think of the other one. I'm trying to, if you'll help me remember the damn song. I know that's it. I don't know how the song starts. What's the first line of that song? I don't even remember the name of the song. Oh, hell with it. I'll find out. You clearly don't understand what I'm trying to ask. Give me a second, I'll look it up. Let Me Down Easy. That's the name of the song I'm looking for. There's a little moonlight dancing in the sand. There's a warm breeze blowing by the ocean as you're taking my hand. You need to know where I'm standing now, that I'm right on the edge of giving in to you, baby. It's a long way down. If I fall, will you let me down easy? If I leave my heart with you tonight, will you promise me, girl, you're gonna be alright? I'm barely hanging on. If If I fall, will you let me down easy? Yeah. The scent of your perfume floating in the air, looking like an angel lying on a blanket with a halo of hair. And those lips, too good to be true. Once I taste that kiss, I know what'll happen. I'll be at the mercy of you. If I fall, will you let me down easy? And if I leave my heart with you tonight, will you promise me, girl, you're gonna be alright? I'm barely hanging on. If I fall, will you let me down easy? If I fall, will you let me down easy? If I leave my heart with you tonight, will you promise me, girl, you're gonna be alright? I'm barely hanging on. 'Cause if I fall, will you let me down easy? If I fall, will you let me down easy? Won't you let me down easy? Let me down easy. Girl, let me down easy. Oh. That's just for you, April. A little Billy Currington, a little let me down easy. What did I miss? I have an interesting interpretation of a historical perspective. I heard recently, and stay with me now, the witch trials were actually lesbians being burned at the stake. Let me down easy. Awesome. But plot twist, what if witches are actually using LGBTQ to cover up their covens? Well, it's all ungodly, however you look at it. But it's a good conspiracy theory, I guess. And then we fed the goats, and they were very chill. Goats usually are chill. They just want to be up on top of the highest thing and chill out. They don't care about nothing else. Except for those ones that'll pass out. Those are hilarious. They will follow you everywhere. Tend to get on your cars. Yep. One of them accidentally poked me in the gluten in the butt with his horn. Wow. Maybe it wasn't an accident. Maybe he was going, "Hey, big fella." Didn't Buddy have tree goats? Probably. I don't know. Been a long time since I've been there. Long time. It's Sports Update with Kevin Conn. I'm sorry, that was a reflex entirely. I'm so used to it happening, I just thought it might happen. Brian, what's up, buddy? Howdy. Whoop, wrong opera house. Lay down, Sally. Good to see ya. Down in Louisiana where the black trees grow, there's a voodoo lady named Marie LaFleur. She got a black cat tooth and a mojo bone, and if you won't leave her alone, it'll be yow. Another man done gone. She lives in a swamp in a hollow log. She got a one-eyed snake and a three-legged dog. She got a bent bony body and chickens everywhere. And if you see her messing around there, it'll be, yeah, another man done gone. And then one night when the moon was black, into the swamp come walking handsome Jack. He was a no-good fella like we all know. He was looking around for Marie LaFleur. He said, "Hey Marie, you pretty little witch, won't you give me a little charm, baby, make me rich? Hey, make $1 million and I tell you what I do. Well, this very night I might just marry you, and it'll be another man done gone, yeah." So Marie did some magic and she shook a little sand. She made that money, then she put it in his hand. And she wiggled and she giggled and she said, "Hey, hey, I'm getting ready for my wedding day." Then old handsome Jack said, "Peace out, Marie. You too damn ugly for a rich boy like me." Then Marie started shaking and her eyes started flashing. Her body started trembling and her fangs started gnashing. And it was another man done gone. If you ever down back near New Orleans and you meet a voodoo lady, a Mississippi queen, if she ever asks you to make her your wife, you better go to running for the rest of your life, or it'll be, ow, wow, another man done gone. Another man done gone. Another man done gone. Another man done gone. Yes, my face is purple. You're lucky you can see me at all. It's nighttime. It made my nose itch. But I'll change it for you if you like. Is that better? There is nothing I won't do to make words up to a song for you and I sing along. I don't know this air clapping song, but I can make up words and I make them go along just to sing to you. And I never leave. Lay down, Sally, don't rest here in my arms. You've been waiting for so long just to talk to me. Lay down, Sally, don't need to speak so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. You got my number. You got my name. Why don't you call me Little Liza Jane? You got that body. You got to know my name. Why don't you call me Little Liza Jane? Girl, I got it bad for you. There ain't nothing I won't do. Just one kiss will never be the same. Little Liza Jane. Well, it was Friday in the PM, just like every weekend. I was ready to go down. Yeah, get a little toe up, so I called my hoes up to meet me out on the town. Wild Man Willie said I'd like to really, but Idol was playing on TV. Ray had a date with his wife and they quit drinking, but they didn't tell me. Am I the only one that wants to have fun tonight? Is there anybody out there wants to have a cold beer, kick it till the morning light? If I have to race here all by myself or wherever, y'all, that ain't right. It's time to get it on. Am I the only one that wants to have fun tonight? I was flying solo down in Silverados. The joint was looking like a morgue. This country cutie with a big fat booty come walking in through the door. Yelled, who wants to dance? And fired up a band and pregnant and a shot of Patron. She looked right at me, said, Jake, what'll it be? Are you gonna let me party along? Am I the only one that wants to have fun tonight? Is there anybody out there want to have a cold beer, kick it till the morning light? If I have to race hell all by myself or wherever, y'all, that ain't right. It's time to get it on. Am I the only one that wants to have fun tonight? Yeah, come on, get your good times on. Let's have a little fun tonight. Have a little fun tonight. Come on, get your good time on. Come on, get your good time on. Come on. Oh, little Liza Jane. Oh, little Liza Jane. Lay it down, Sally. Lay it down, Sally. Lay it down, Sally. There you go. That's a little something for you. In the vicinity of what you wanted anyway. How about that? Tacos? What are we talking about tacos for? Making me hungry with all this food talk, folks. How's it, Cosmo? I remember the guy in our band singing this. I don't know. It was like 20 years ago. It's not as bad as it was. But he had these little goats that would climb the plum trees. Good to see you. Face is purple, you too. Kevo's driving, y'all are. He's a red light. We're now in motion. Play White Lightning, George. White Lightning. Why you gotta make it a racist thing? I love you, you love me, you tip the guitar player and you see he will play another song when you reverse the charge and he won't have to sleep in the yard. We finished our job with the dog. I missed it. I'm just gonna play the song. Well, in North Carolina, back up in the hills, lived my old pappy and he had him a still. He drank white lightning till the sun went down. So he got him a jug and he passed it around. Mighty, mighty pleasing, pappy's corn squeezing. It was white lightning. Well, I knew a city slicker and he said, I'm tough. I think I want to taste that powerful stuff. Well, I took one sip and right away I knew, cause my eyes started bugging and my face turned blue. Thunder started crashing, lightning started flashing. It was white lightning. Yeah, the teaming, dreaming, blaming doers too, looking for the place where he made his blue. They were looking, trying to book him, but my papa kept on cooking. It was white lightning. Diego wrote a book. LOL. Really enjoyable story. It's hilarious. And I'm still laughing between him and Great Sky Troll. Lessons to learn today. Yep. They're good lessons, though, to make a man out of you. Oh, I have no idea what the guy's name was. April. Do you have any idea how many people I've employed since then in a band setting? There were 37 guys in just Jake Johnson band, and I've been in like 12 bands other than that. So I can't remember the name of one guy that played with me when I was 18 or 19. Unless it's somebody I know personally, like Gene. I knew Gene in real life. It wasn't just somebody I hired, so I'd remember his name, but I don't know. Woohoo, Jake. All right. It's time to get to the bottom of this thing. You did it, Diego. Always love seeing your reads and things you say. Too adorable. Aw, that is so sweet. Hey, folks, how about do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and press that bell icon so you'll get notifications when I'm going to be here. Smash that like button like it owes you a little money. Makes you feel good just to stroke it a little. Just reach out and wiggle the top. So it's free. It costs nothing. Just like. That's all there is to it. And while you're down there, share this video with somebody you love. Better yet, share it with somebody you don't love. Bring them into the fold. Make them part of the family. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Leave a comment down below. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confront me. Hey, confront yourself. As long as you're thinking with that gray matter between your ears, that's what I want from you. And if you would like to tip the musician, or if you just want to support the guy, or, help out, keep the lights on, whatever you want to do, every little bit helps. Go to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Won't you do that, please? I appreciate all the support. And with that, we will round out the night with some questions and comments. And a cigarette. Ever read any Lois Lamar, Diego? I did. That's a good writer there. I love them Lois Lamar books. Louis Lamar. Kind of where I got my flair for writing, actually. You never did tell me what you thought about my op-ed. Nobody even mentioned it, and I guess it was not very good, huh? Check Far Blue Mountains. It's excellent. I'm trying to remember the name of that one Louis Lamar book that I loved so much, but it's been so long ago. It was about a gunslinger. Of course, they all were, but I just can't even begin to remember the name of it. But there's some really good Louis Lamar books. He had a whole series of them, and they were fantastic. And you are correct, sir. Yeah, there's a lot to consider. Whole lot. The biggest problem is the world we live in is gone crazy. And nobody has started acting with any modicum of common sense. And a modicum of common sense goes a long way in a world of crazy people. It's gotten so bad that people don't even have conversation anymore. They shut each other down immediately. You can't even discuss things. You can't even be in a room with somebody you disagree with on anything. That's not good. That breeds groups of people who all think alike. And I can't think of a worse place to be. Barnabas Sackett. Brian, what do you got on? You mind? Talk to me, Big Daddy. You spent 10 minutes talking about how purple my face was and neglected to mention how square your head was. Thanks, Jake. Sending love your way, hugs and kisses. Aw, that's sweet. Thank you very much, Mr. Kev. I love you. Rachel's sisters won't tolerate me because I don't social media and am not woke. Well, that sounds to me like you're better off than they are. I don't want to be woke. I don't want anybody to force me into believing something that I don't typically believe and then calling me woke because I believe it. That sounds a lot like a cult to me, and I would point that out if I were you. Hey, I don't want to be a member of your cult. I don't want to drink the Kool-Aid and go nutso. You want to do that? That's fine, but leave me out of it. I want to keep my brain functioning properly. I want to think critically and question my surroundings and the authorities that be. And I want to have the right to do so. That inalienable right that promises me the pursuit of happiness, among other things, and freedom of speech, among other things, and the right to bear arms, constitutionally provided so. Sorry, Clarence. pardon me, which oddly enough leaves me with her blue dog. Democrats agreeing, which is very much upsets her parents. Yeah. Yep, Democrats have got to where they can't agree on anything anymore. But they want you to be in complete compliance with whatever they decide to do on that day. I can't do it. Sending love your way, cuz. Love you and thanks for tonight. I'll be texting you soon to see if you got that. I did get it. If you send it, I got it. It's pretty secure. But thank you, and you can text me or call me anytime. You know that. And thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. And just for that, I'm going to sing some Travis Tritt for you. Very low, though, because I can't sing very high tonight for some reason. I can't hide the way I feel about you anymore. I can't hold the hurt inside, keep the pain out of my eyes anymore. My tears no longer waiting. My resistance ain't that strong. A small voice keeps repeating deep inside my soul. It says I can't keep pretending I don't love you anymore. Let me make one last appeal to show you how I feel about you. 'Cause there's no one else, I swear, holds a candle anywhere next to you. My mind can't take the beating. My resistance ain't that strong. A small voice keeps repeating, I forgot the words, deep inside my soul. Says I can't keep pretending I don't love you anymore. I've got to take the chance or let it pass by. If I expect to get on with my life. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. Anymore. you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope that you enjoyed the show, and I will see you on Sunday with some serious Bible study. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Be passionate about your lives. Hold on to your loved ones. Take care of them. Show them they mean something to you. Be proud of who you are and the family that you built. Love your friends. Be there for them. Call them. Tell them how you feel. Don't be an asshole that can't share your feelings. Say it. You only get once. You leave this world without saying it, it's on you. Until then, I love you with all my heart. Stay true to the cause, brother. Peace out. And thanks for watching.